Hi everybody, I'm Drea. So I'm here because I have double microdermal eye piercings. So let me think of the term. The term would be both eyes microdermal piercing. So one eye is eye microdermal and both is two eyes, both eyes. I really don't even know the proper terminology because I can't find it. Nobody has a video of them. So I'm just going to go through the care and keeping of my piercings for the past week. And I'll be back in a month. So I have these waterproof band-aids, and if you notice, the one at the top is a circle, and around each band-aid is clear. It's clear adhesive, which makes it really discreet that you have the band-aids on your face, sort of, kind of, instead of the regular ones that have the brown all the way around. So with these band-aids, the first 3 days, the first 3 days you keep the band-aids on, and the circle band-aid. You keep the circle band-aid on and change it about three or four times a day. And I would not use Q-tips because the little plush stuff comes off and sticks to them. I didn't even show you up close. They're really cute. They're not even, and that's fine with me because they're not even because I got one pierced first and then I went back and got the other one pierced. So by the time I went back and got the other one pierced, the first one was already swelled a little bit and it was higher up than it would be normally. So if I would have got them both done at the same time, I'm pretty sure that they both would have been even, but they're not. And it is what it is. I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to take it out. So every few hours you change the circle band-aid. They're waterproof. And I spray a saline solution on. This is a solution that I have from, excuse my nails. This is a solution that I have from my conscious in both ears, in the middle, right there. Ignore my nails, and I just keep showing them. Yeah, so I spray the solution, and I'll wipe around it so that the adhesive from the band-aids will stick to it. So you spray your solution, whatever your solution is, or a warm compress will do just fine. I also do a warm compress while I'm washing my face. I use a warm compress. And for the first 3 days, I use a white rag to wash my face versus how I wash my face like this with the water. And then it's been a week. And I still am using the rag for my face. I haven't used soap and massage the soap into my face. I've been using a rag. But I do use the compress to get the crust around, and I wouldn't use Q-tips because if you notice, they can lift up and out. The goal is to keep the band-aid, is to keep the microdermals in. And I almost said the word band-aid because I had a thought. The thought process with the band-aids is, of course, to absorb the discharge that you may have, but also to hold the dermal down in place. So the goal initially is to keep the microdermal in place down in your skin because you'll see that if you look on other videos or on Pinterest, you'll see that there's like a shoe type, like a foot type situation under here, and there are holes in it. And your skin goes, your tissue goes down into those holes and keeps it in place. Okay. And while it heals, that skin heals in those holes to keep it in place. So the goal, the first few days with the Band-Aid is to keep it in place so that hopefully it does not reject. And rejecting is when your body pushes the piercing out. So while the Band-Aids are on, you can push down on it to keep it there. Now me, I do this with my fingertips, even without the Band-Aids, because secretly I'm afraid that this one is going to reject. Because if you, okay, so you notice that both of them are at different angles. So like this one, I feel like underneath at the bottom is where it will is where it could lift out, but it hasn't. And here, the angle that they pierced it, it's more so in the back that is lifted up here. So today is day 2 without my Band-Aids, but I still sleep. I sleep with the small Band-Aid right here. So the first 3 days I use these, the circle ones, and then nighttime I put this one on. I ran out of these. I ran out of these, and this works just fine. Now, if you're someone like me that is trying to clear up acne, that tries to keep your face moisturized, the adhesive on the Band-Aids will not stay unless you make sure that you wipe around it first, like I said. Now you can use the Q-tips for that. You can use the Q-tips to wipe around the piercing so that the adhesive will stay. And a warm compress and the Band-Aids for the first few days, as well as the Band-Aids to go to bed. Be careful with your hair. If you have hair, be careful when you're playing around with kids or your dog. Be careful when you're putting your clothes on, when you're pulling your shirt over your head. Just be very mindful that they're there. Try to remind yourself that you have those piercings there so that you'll be more conscious of things that can pull them out. So the process of getting it pierced was not that painful, and it wasn't that painful, except for this one. She had a hard time getting the shoe down in there. They make the hole where the shoe will go, and then they dig around with the piercing to get it to stay in place, and mine wouldn't stay in place. So this one I feel would reject for that reason as well, because I think about the difficult time that we had getting it in. I think they're really cute, and I was afraid that it would be too much, but I know that I felt like one side, I had this side pierced first. I felt like the one side wasn't as feminine as 2. For whatever reason, in my mind, I pictured the piercings on my face. I pictured the one and I pictured both. And the one was cute, but I still feel as though both is more feminine. I don't know if it's because of the symmetry or I don't know. But I left the piercing shop, went all the way back close to my mom, maybe 20 something minutes away, and came back and had them do the second one. And yeah, yes, Olivia, I didn't see any videos, or I saw one picture on Pinterest of a girl that had both, but I did not see any videos with both. I do see a girl that has both, but she doesn't have a video in regard to them. She is a piercer herself, and she has them pierced. So it's like you can watch the videos to see them on her face, but she doesn't have any videos in regard to them. So I'll see you guys in a month. Leave in the comments if you're gonna go get it, or if you're nervous, or if you feel like it's not gonna look right, or if you're just frustrated with not seeing any videos on this, anything, just reach out to me and I'll see you in a month. Bye.